We're about to take a wild ride through the world of international alliances that's more twisted than a soap opera plot. All right, picture this. As the world's superpowers are playing their usual game of political chess, Turkey decides it's time to flip the board. That's right, Turkey's eyeing up BRICS like it's the cool kids table in the high school cafeteria of global politics. Now, for those of you who've been living under a geopolitical rock, BRICS isn't just a fancy word for building materials. It's the cool club of emerging markets: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These countries are like the Avengers of the developing world, minus the spandex and with a lot more economic muscle. So why does Turkey want in on this action? Well, imagine you're at a party where your old friends, let's call them NATO and the EU, have been giving you the cold shoulder. Suddenly, you spot a group across the room that seems way more interesting. That's Turkey right now, looking at BRICS and thinking, hey, those guys seem fun. But this isn't just about Turkey finding new BFFs. This move could shake up the global stage. We're talking about potentially redefining Turkey's relationships faster than you can say geopolitical shift. Let's break down the players in this international soap opera. On one side, we've got the BRICS nations, each with their own quirks. Brazil, bringing the samba and soybeans. Russia, with its vodka and, well, let's just say complex international relations. India, serving up tech support and spicy curries. China, the manufacturing powerhouse that's probably made the device you're watching this on. And South Africa adding some Rainbow Nation flavor to the mix. Then there's Turkey, straddling Europe and Asia like a geopolitical gymnast. It's been flirting with EU membership longer than most millennials have been alive, all while keeping its NATO membership card firmly in its wallet. Now, it's batting its eyelashes at BRICS, and things are getting interesting. So what's in it for Turkey? Well, imagine getting access to a massive economic playground. We're talking increased trade, investment opportunities, and a chance to say talk to the hand to some of its Western critics. But hold your horses. It's not all rainbows and unicorns. Joining BRICS could be like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Turkey's got to navigate different political systems, economic interests, and the potential side-eye from its current allies. It's like trying to join a new friend group without making your old friends jealous. Tricky business, folks. Let's look at some real-world examples, shall we? Turkey's been cozying up to BRICS members faster than a Tinder swipe-right marathon. It's been increasing trade with China and Russia, and even dipped its toes in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It's like Turkey's been secretly dating the East while still being Facebook official with the West. Historically speaking, this isn't Turkey's first rodeo when it comes to playing both sides. During the Cold War, Turkey was like that kid in school who somehow managed to be friends with everyone. NATO member? Check. Cordial with the neighbors? Also check. Talk about keeping your options open. Now let's hit you with some cold, hard data. Turkey's trade with BRICS has been growing faster than a teenager in a growth spurt. We're talking billions of dollars in trade volume that could make Turkey's economy beefier than a double cheeseburger. But there's also the risk of losing out on EU markets faster than you can say economic sanctions. The big question is, what does this mean for the rest of the world? Well, if Turkey joins BRICS, it could be like adding nitro to an already powerful engine. We might see BRICS flex its muscles against Western-led institutions like the IMF and World Bank. It's like watching the new kid stand up to the school bully. Exciting, but also a bit nerve-wracking. And here's a wild thought. What if Turkey's move inspires other countries to follow suit? We could see a geopolitical ban of musical chairs, with countries scrambling to find new alliances faster than you can say shifting global power dynamics. So what's the takeaway from all this? Turkey's potential BRICS membership isn't just a random news headline. It's a potential seismic shift in how the world does business. It's like watching a high-stakes poker game where the chips are entire economies and the pot is global influence. The million-dollar question is, will Turkey's BRICS gambit pay off, or will it end up caught between East and West like a geopolitical turkey sandwich? Could this be the dawn of a new era in international relations? Or will Turkey find itself stuck between a rock and a hard place? And that's a wrap on today's video. I'll see you next time on Econologue.